Navigating Shadows, Chapter 1, New Beginnings. Yolanda Baylor sat on the edge of her bed, her heart racing with excitement as the sun streamed through her bedroom window, illuminating the stacks of books and notes that surrounded her remnants of late-night study sessions and hours spent preparing for her future. Graduation day was just around the corner, a time when all her hard work will culminate in a single ceremony filled with pride and possibility. The graduation cap and gown hung neatly in her closet, a tangible reminder that she was on the brink of a new life, one that held her dreams of becoming a news anchor. With her mentor, Miss Adams, guiding her and sparking her passion for debate, Yolanda had discovered her voice in ways she never thought possible. She recalls standing at the podium during her first debate competition, feeling a rush of adrenaline as she presented her arguments. The thrill of captivating her audience had ignited a flame within her, cementing her desire to bring stories to life and inspire others through the power of words. As she scrolled through her phone, images of her classmates celebrating their achievements flooded her mind. Each of them were embarking on a diverse path, some pursuing their higher education, others diving straight into the workplace. Yet, despite the uncertainty of their future, Yolanda felt an undeniable sense of camaraderie and support from her peers. They shared something monumental together. They had faced late-night cram sessions, friendships tested by challenges, and triumphs celebrated during pep rallies. This was a moment of collective accomplishment, and she was eager to embrace it. In her moments of solitude, Yolanda often turned to prayer, seeking guidance from God as she navigated the complexities of adolescence. Each night, before drifting off to sleep, she whispered her dreams and fears into the quiet darkness, surrounding them in the hands of her Creator. Her faith was her compass, providing her with strength amidst moments of self-doubt. With graduation approaching, she prayed fervently, asking for wisdom on the crucial decisions that lay ahead. That evening, she attended the final meeting of the student council, where the excitement in the air was palpable. Her friends buzzed with plans of summer adventures and dreams of what life might hold beyond high school. During the meeting, Yolanda took a moment to address her classmates. Standing before them, she felt the warmth of their smiles, and she spoke about the power of dreams and determination, and she could sense the electricity of their shared hopes. "Together, we have built a foundation that will carry us forward," she stated, her voice steady and resolute. "Let's not forget the importance of hard work and faith in ourselves and each other as we step into this new chapter." Applause filled the room as she concluded her speech, and Yolanda felt a swell of pride. After the meeting, her friend Jasmine approached her, her eyes sparkling with admiration. "Yolanda, I know you're going to be a great news anchor. Your words have power," she said. Yolanda's heart fluttered at the validation, igniting a passion within her even more. The night before graduation, as Yolanda lay in bed, her mind danced with visions of the future. She pictured herself entering a bustling news studio, bright lights illuminating as she delivered stories worldwide, connecting people through shared experiences. However, beneath the excitement lay a lingering fear of stepping out into the unknown. What if she encountered obstacles along the way? What if the dream she envisioned crumbled in the face of reality? In these moments, her faith became most vital, and she recalled the words Mother Wendell often spoke at church. "Faith is the bridge between where you and where you want to go." Yolanda held tight to those words, allowing them to anchor her in uncertainty. As dawn broke on graduation day, Yolanda stood before the mirror, adjusting her cap and gown. She took a deep breath, feeling the weight of her journey settling in her chest. Today was not just a celebration for academic achievements, it was a testimony for her resilience, faith, and the endless possibilities that waited ahead. With a heart full of hope, she headed to the ceremony, ready to embrace the new beginnings that lay ahead. The scent of fresh flowers filled the air as she walked into the stadium, her family cheering loudly in the stands. Waves of emotion washed over her. Joy, hope, and a sense of accomplishment that reminded her of how far she had come. As her name was being called, she stepped forward, beaming with pride. The spotlight illuminated her, and in that moment, she felt both embraced by love and empowered by the journey that had led her here. It was just the beginning. With each step, she felt God guiding her toward her dreams, illuminating the path with His unwavering love. As she reached out to accept her diploma, she paused momentarily to meet her mother's gaze in the audience. Her mother's eyes shone with pride and love, a mirror reflecting every sacrifice made, every tear shed while nurturing her dreams. Yolanda felt gratitude wash over her. She knew this moment wasn't just hers. It was theirs. "Thank you for believing in me," she whispered, the words lost amidst the cheers, but resonated in her heart. Once she stepped off the stage, exhilaration enveloped her. The weight of uncertainty seemed to drift away, leaving her buoyed by hope. Looking over at Jasmine, they shared an elated glance, a silent promise to face the future together, regardless of what lay ahead. Back in the crowd, Miss Adams approached Yolanda, her warm presence a comforting reminder of faith and community. "You did wonderful, my dear. I'm so proud of you," she said, enveloping Yolanda in a heartfelt embrace. "You have a wonderful future ahead. Remember, keep chasing your dreams, and don't be afraid to be a voice to those who need one." "Thank you, Miss Adams. Your support has shaped me into who I am today," Yolanda replied, her voice thick with sincerity. The warmth of each hug and congratulation fortified her resolve to chase her dreams. Surrounded by friends and family, she soaked in the joy of that day. Laughter echoed around her as they snapped photos, making memories to last a lifetime. As her friends gathered for one last group shot, Yolanda took a moment to capture the essence of the moment, a snapshot, not only of their faces, but of the hopes and aspirations they all held collectively. Later, as the sun began to set, casting a golden hue over the horizon, Yolanda stepped aside from the celebration for a moment of reflection. She looked out at the vibrant colors of the sunset, its beauty reminding her that this was not the end, but simply the beginning of her journey. With each sunset came the promise of a new dawn, and she could feel the anticipation bubbling within her. That night, filled with emotions, Yolanda opened the drawer of her nightstand and pulled out a small notepad her mother had given her on her 15th birthday, titled Yolanda's Dream Journal. It contained entries of her hopes, aspirations, and heartfelt prayers over the past years. As she leafed through the pages, one note from her junior year caught her eye. "One day, I'll be on TV, sharing stories that inspire and connect people. I will make a difference, no matter how small." Tears pricked at her eyes as she marveled at her unwavering spirit. Each aspiration and heartfelt prayer had molded her into the young woman she was today. Realizing that she had already started manifesting her dreams, rekindled a fire in her heart, igniting the determination to press on, regardless of the challenges ahead. Before retiring for the night, she penned a letter to her future self, reaffirming her dreams and commitments. "I promise to stay true to myself. I will strive to be a voice for the voiceless and bring light to stories that matter. I will nurture my faith and trust in God's plan, no matter how uncertain the path may seem. Sense of peace, she closed her notebook and slipped it under her pillow, a reminder that she was ready to step into the unknown with faith in her heart. As Yolanda lay down to sleep, the weight of her aspirations settled around her, comforting yet invigorating. Tomorrow would usher in a new chapter, filled with challenges and triumphs. But as she surrendered to slumber, she knew without a doubt that she would face it with courage and unwavering faith. With that thought, she drifted off, dreams of new studios and bright lights dancing in her mind, eager for the new beginnings that awaited.